Hi everyone, my name is Cynthia and I'm going to be putting together a healing grid for a dedicated healing grove at Circle of Trees Retreat. I thought I'd like to share with you my process for choosing the centerpiece, the generator crystal that's going to go in the center. I have 4 crystals that I've acquired and I thought it would be nice to share with you how I go about deciding. I fell in love with these 4 pieces and brought them home and said I have lots of uses for them, but I wanted to get to know the stones, have them talk to me talk to them, and just kind of feel it out and see which one would like to be the centerpiece for the healing grove. So, let me show you this piece. Now this piece is a lovely piece because it has several points coming off of the main body. This is a lovely tall piece with a lot of things going on inside there. This is a lovely clear, lovely point on the top. Has a lovely inclusions going on in there, lots of energy. They all have good energy. And this one is a lovely piece as well, and it has many things going on inside it. It's not as clear, but I sort of like it because it's very interesting and the energy's kind of moving around in there. So, this is what I like to do. I like to use my pendulum, which I got this one as a gift. I find sometimes things that I get as a gift work the best sometimes. So this is my amethyst, and I use it for, just kind of checking in with my gut to make sure that, my intuition is not just my eyes saying, "Ooh, I want that one, I want that one." I sort of like to use that to double check. So again, these are the 4, and we're going to ask which one wants to be the centerpiece for the Circle of Trees grotto. Now, to kind of eliminate that visual stimulus, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover each one. I'm going to mix them up. And again, it's not perfect. I like to use sometimes when I'm working with smaller stones a styrofoam cup or a plastic cup, because then that way I can't see and I can't say, "Oh well, my eyes, picking it because it's pretty or it's this or it's that." I want to pick the stone that really speaks to me. So especially when you're surrounded by a lot of crystals and they're all talking to you at once, and you're saying, "Hey, I want them all," but you really only need to pick one. And this is what I like. So this isn't perfect for this project because they are all different shapes and sizes, but for the purposes of demonstrating how I use a pendulum to maybe decide on a crystal, I figured it would work. I've already done this once, so I know which crystal said yes before, and it'll be interesting to see if I get the same response this time. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of mix them up here a little bit. And again, if it was cups, I wouldn't have any idea which crystal was crystal, but at least for the purposes of this experiment, it's eliminating, myself getting the I wants or whatever. Okay. Now again, they are close together, so I'm going to just kind of try to move them apart a little bit here so that we're only getting the response from one crystal at a time. Let me set this one down. I'll set them down there. Okay. Okay, so first, this one. And I'm just going to rest my arm as steady as possible, make sure that the pendulum is as steady as possible. Now, if I have mine programmed that it either doesn't move or will go back and forth for no. And if it's a yes, it'll start to swing in a clockwise manner. So that's the way I have mine programmed. Other people may program theirs to respond differently. Okay. Is this crystal for the healing grove? It's already starting to go back and forth, so that's a pretty definite no response. Okay, so we'll put that one over here on top of a box. Lots of boxes, Okay. This one. Okay. Are you for the healing grove? Oh, pretty quick response there. Sometimes it can take longer. I've worked with this pendulum a lot. I've been hanging out with these crystals a lot, so they're pretty communicative today. And but if you don't get a response right away, that's okay. That's okay. Don't worry about it. Just sit with it and be patient. Okay. All right. And if I get a no for all of them, well then we'll just keep looking. So I'm not concerned. They'll all find a home or find a use. Okay. Are you for the healing grove? Okay. That's a definite no. Okay. So we'll put this one down. Alright, and let's see. Like I said, if we get a no for all four, it's a no for all four, and that's okay too. Okay. Are you for the healing grove? Okay, now I'd say that's a pretty good swing, clockwise, and getting bigger and stronger. This is a very happy stone right now, so let's see which one said yes. I keep my pendulum separate from everything else. I keep it in a box with some cotton to keep it nice and safe, and when I'm done I put it lovingly back in, just so it doesn't get banged up. Okay, shall we see which crystal is going to be the centerpiece for the Healing Grove at Circle of Trees Retreat? Okay, this one. Oh, that's beautiful. Alright, this is going to be the generator stone that's going to go in the center of the crystal grid. And around it, I know, for right now, I know there's going to be 2 circles of crystals. And most likely, I know what kind. And I've started to acquire some of them. And there's a 3rd stone that keeps calling to me. So we'll see. I'll do the same technique with the pendulum when I get some of the stones. First, when I'm picking them out, I'll see if that's the kind of stone that wants to be included. And then what I'll do is with each individual stone, I'll do the same technique. And they will probably be smaller clusters or smaller tumbled pieces. And that will be that. So I hope you enjoyed this demonstration. And for all of my Circle of Trees Retreat friends, a great big special hello, and I hope that you'll be able to come to the dedication, which is going to be in March 2013, and it's going to be held right after, on a Sunday. The dedication ceremony will be held right after the healing retreat that is being sponsored there, sometime in March 2013. So you can go to Circle of Trees Retreat, check out all the wonderful retreats they have between now and then, and also look into the healing retreat. Maybe I'll see you there. Okay, take care, and blessed be.